Did you know that cooking fires are considered the #1 cause of house fires? And in fact, the kitchen is considered the most dangerous place in the home. Joining us to talk about kitchen fire safety is Fire Chief Scott Marico with the Mohawk of the Bay of Quinte First Nation and a member of the Aboriginal Firefighters Association of Canada. First off, thank you for joining us. Kitchen fire safety is extremely important. Tell us, what should people generally keep in mind when they're getting ready to cook?
First and foremost, you should never leave your cooking unattended, especially if you're using oil or high temperatures. You should always be aware of loose clothing and dishcloths near the burners. They could easily catch fire. I would also try and keep children and pets away from you while you're cooking in the kitchen, and always remember to turn your pot handles in. We would advise against wearing loose clothing, and if you have long hair, tie it back. I would wipe up spills immediately to prevent any slips, and only use pots and pans that are designed for the stove itself. And be careful when you're adding food to hot oil or boiling liquids, because they can cause a burn.
Every once in a while, though, you do leave the kitchen. People have a tendency of doing this, but when is it extremely important for them not to leave, to be right there at all times?
When you're cooking with oil, grilling, or deep frying, you should never ever leave.
Okay, now in the event that a fire does occur, and unfortunately they do happen, what are some of the safety tips that people should keep in mind as well?
Having a proper size lid for the pan that you're using, and having heat-proof oven mitts, and covering the pan itself with the lid, and turning off the heat and removing it from the heat. Always have a fire extinguisher nearby, and if it happens in the oven, you can close the oven door, turn the oven off, and the same with the microwave. Close the microwave door and unplug it if you can. If you have to leave the house because of a fire, you can always call emergency services from a safe location.
Fire Chief Marico, thank you very much for those important fire tips for the kitchen. And remember, the Aboriginal Firefighters Association of Canada and the National Fire Protection Association say that at Christmas time and Thanksgiving, that's the #1 time of year when there are most house fires that occur. So use extreme caution no matter what time of year as you prepare for that special occasion.